Our goal in this work is to develop real-time visual analytic tools for building evacuations in order to provide situational awareness and decision support to first responders and emergency planners. Our evacuation simulation system provides 3D visualizations of georeference building geometry with relevant components annotated, such as entrances, exits, elevators, and stairwells. Evacuation simulations are built based on heuristic evacuation algorithms that have been augmented to provide near real-time response and the ability to handle dynamic changes, such as blocking or isolating parts of a building to shield evacuees from a hazard. The visual analytics system permits direct manipulation to interrupt a simulation, to inject responders or blockages, and continue the simulation to visualize the consequences of such an intervention. In this evaluation, we show 3 different emergency scenarios that are part of a tabletop exercise conducted with partners in the campus police and business continuity departments at our university.
FM notifies dispatch natural gas leak near Woodward Hall has occurred.
All right, let's begin the evacuation. Okay, the evacuation looks good. We learned that the gas leak is behind Woodward Hall.
Professors and staff called dispatch reporting a gas smell in the courtyard.
So we need to use exits other than those that directly feed into the courtyard.
The simulation is interrupted to block off exits leading into the courtyard. When the simulation resumes, the blocked exits are taken into account.
Like a simulation.
But the good thing is, where we believe the gas leak is occurring, we don't have a congregation of people, so that's achieved success.
MPD informs dispatch that reports of gunshots have occurred on campus. Students post conflicts reports that gunshots have been heard on campus near Woodward, CHHS, and COED. Students, faculty, staff frantically running out of buildings, banging on class windows to alert officers that there is a active shooter in Woodward, 3rd and 4th floors.
Okay. Well, what we want to do now is go into a lockdown, and we're going to lock down the campus. We're going to have shelter in place in all the buildings, with the exception of Woodward Hall. Woodward Hall, we're going to evacuate.
Due to several blocked stairwells on the 2nd floor, the simulation revealed multiple students and faculty trapped within the building.
Dispatch reporting an outage at RUP 1.
RUP 1 is a regional utility plant.
Shortly thereafter, SAC manager calls dispatch, reports that a delivery truck has exploded on the ramp of the SAC.
Woodward has caught fire, trapping students, staff, and faculty on the 4th floor.
Okay, we're going to dispatch units. We're going to make sure that we cordon off that area. Charlotte Fire is on the way.
Charlotte Fire has been dispatched as en route. Medic has also been dispatched en route.
And that parking lot, the parking lot behind the SAC is going to be cordoned off. So we're going to begin an evacuation of Woodward Hall.
All right, CFD's report, asking through mutual aid if any hazardous materials have been released.
We don't have any reason to believe there's hazardous materials.
Alright, CFD's on scene, putting out fire in the loading dock area, SAC. Medic has arrived on scene. Students, faculty, and staff are congregating around the hot zone, which it shows on the evacuation there. They're in the courtyard.
Okay, well, what we would do is redirect those groups out of that area.
CFD has contained the fire on the loading dock and has entered the building and found trapped occupants on the 4th floor, shown in the demonstration. Occupants have suffered inhalation and burns, smoke inhalation and burns.
The exercise is re-simulated, blocking off the exits near the explosion, rerouting students and faculty away from danger.
Your overall impression of the system?
I thought it worked great. It's a very useful tool in assisting all agencies that respond to an emergency or crisis incident, and they have no idea whatsoever of the layout of the building, the proper way to evacuate thousands or hundreds of students or faculty or staff at any given time. It's certainly, I can see where it would have a practical application in any business setting or any type of building.